I'd actually like to thank the 4th of July heat wave because without it, I don't know that I would have spent this holiday weekend thrifting as much as I did, and I finally got to check out the 2nd Avenue thrift in South Philly. My typical plan of attack is books, housewares, then clothes, but we went a little out of order here just because of the layout of the store. For me, the handbag selection today left a lot to be desired, but it certainly made up for itself in the linen section. I found several hand towels in great condition that would be perfect for the gym. I was also impressed with the yarn selection. They had great color, great texture, great prices, and great condition, but everything that I want to make would require multiple skeins, so I left them behind. And I really struck gold when I found this quilt set that is exactly my aesthetic, $13.49 for the quilt and 2 pillowcases. I was gagged. I love that the books at 2nd Ave are always buy 4, get the 5th free, so you can fully browse to your heart's content. On this particular day, their YA fantasy selection was actually out of this world. I recently thrifted the first book in the Red Queen series, so I'm trying to thrift the others as well. I'm also really excited to get into Sabaa Tahir's series soon, and I own Ember in the Ashes, but I've never seen this cover before, so this was a fun find. I'm curious to know, when you all are thrifting books, what makes you put a book back on the shelf from a quality standpoint? I've gotten to a point where now if the pages are yellowed, I'll put them back. I'm not so picky about cover damage, but if there's any indication of water damage, I tend to put it back on the shelf. This copy of His and Hers almost came home with me, but I know for a fact it's on Kindle Unlimited, so I decided to put it back. $3.49 is a great price though. Wicked is another title that I definitely would have picked up today if I didn't already have a digital copy. Shout out to the Philly Book and Sip Club. I really want to read 11/22/63 this summer. I already own a copy, but I was intrigued by this tiny one on the shelf just because it was so much smaller than the one I have, but it was really damaged, so even if I didn't own it, I probably wouldn't have taken this one home. From a quality standpoint, I think the hardcovers were in better shape than the paperbacks today, which is often the case, but I'm a paperback princess, I can't lie. Moving on to housewares, I hope someone lovely finds this darling little crock pot. It is so stinking cute. I was also really into these bowls. The set of 4 was $4, and they remind me of the bowls that Rachel eats her cream of wheat out of, even though they're not wooden. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? I feel like she's living on my FYP, and I'm obsessed with the cozy vibe. The endless struggle of trying to thrift lamps is that if you find a cute glass lampshade, you cannot find a base, and if you find a cute lamp base, you cannot find a shade to go with it. At least that's been my struggle. But looking back, maybe it's a struggle I just bring upon myself, because this base and shade are very cute together. I think it would go great in my library. It was only $6, and for some reason I left it behind. I couldn't tell you why. I also regret leaving behind this very cute seashell, what I believe is a candle holder from Yankee. I just feel like it gives such summer vibes, but truthfully, I don't know where in my apartment I would put it. Moving on to our last and most frustrating part of every thrift experience is the clothing. I didn't end up taking home much for myself this day, but I will say that I appreciated the experience. It was very clean, well organized, and I felt like I was shopping, not digging, if you know what I mean. But once I saw that this $3 Easy Pickin' shirt was being sold for almost $9, I took it as my sign to just get out of there. I said goodbye to this cute little $5 chair, rang up my goodies, and left very happy.